I got blocked with my crush in his car for days. And for the record, I'm going to be talking as much as possible because after this video, I have to do a little workout. I'm so scared for this video.
It was the happiest day of my life. I was finally going to his concert. We were trudging back home when I met you in the car. Saw nothing, heard no nothing in my heart. Whoa.
The angle is
Hi,
ugly.
I'm Stacy, and this is my crazy story of spying on my crush and finding out his biggest secret.
I'm sorry. Police.
And the love of my life. After the concert, as we made our way home, my
Look at
friend
this
stopped in the
dude.
parking lot.
Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Friends with Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Hey, get off. That's Russell's car. I noticed she'd left a speck of dust on it, and I started to clean it off.
You're tripping.
Gosh, Stacy, get a life. It's not like he'll ever notice you. I turned around to see Maya, the school queen bee, looking down on me. I told her she was wrong. We're totally friends. Are you now? Then I don't suppose he'd mind giving you his jacket, would he? He wouldn't mind at all. Great then. Ask him to lend you the one he was wearing tonight and bring it to school tomorrow, or else. With that, she was gone. Oh no. What was I going to do? Stupid, stupid, stupid. I was so mad at myself for playing right into Maya's hands. Just then, I saw it. The key to my reputation. My only salvation. I knew what I was going to do. The trunk
The
of
nigga
car
was too stunned to speak.
unlocked, and I climbed in. From there, I got into the back seat and grabbed his jacket. And immediately, I decided to smell it.
Are you guys stupid or are you crazy or are you dumb? Which one? You could pick one.
It smelled just as I imagined.
I don't know you, but this is low. This is a new low, even for you.
Expensive cologne and aftershave. I couldn't believe I was in the back seat of Russell's car. I would tell our grandkids about it.
Get
Just
out.
then, the car beeped. Horrified, I looked
You're
outside
crazy.
the window and saw Russell heading towards me.
And
I
he
had to
saw
hide.
you.
He was too close for me to get out. I had no other option but to crouch down and pray he would just take something and leave.
Bro, you looked out the window and you were like, where is he? He saw you.
Went to You Got Me Fucked Up University.
To my utter horror, though, he got into the car and started to drive. Oh no, I was sure I would get caught now. Just as I was thinking of letting him know I was in his car, he got a phone call. Hey baby, I'm on my way to pick you up. Can't wait to spend the weekend with you. I felt my heart drop. Russell had a girlfriend. I should have known. Someone so perfect couldn't possibly be single. From the
Go on TikTok, you'd be so surprised.
conversation,
Even
I
though
learned
they're
he was
all,
going
like,
to a cabin
crazy.
just outside of town with
I
his
want
girlfriend to spend the weekend. Then something even worse happened. Russell put on some music and started singing. That voice was not Russell's. Well, it was Russell's, but it wasn't his onstage voice. His onstage voice sounded like all the angels had come together to throw a rockin' party. This sounded like a walrus dying and giving birth at the same time. While I was still from the discovery that Russell was nothing but a catfish, he received another call. This time, he didn't answer immediately and held his breath. I could tell, even from my hiding place, that he was tense. When he finally answered, the voice at the other end sounded robotic. You got my money. The turnout at the last event wasn't as big as I'd expected. I'm a little short. I need some time to figure it out. You have until Tuesday. In the back seat, I was freaking out. I'd only wanted a stupid jacket. I did not want to know my future husband was a catfish who couldn't sing to save his own life. And he was involved with criminals. Finally, Russell started slowing down and pulled the car to a stop. Thank God. Maybe he'd leave and I could get out. Just then, he reached over to the back seat to get his jacket and jumped when he touched me instead. Not quite the electric moment I'd imagined our first touch to be. Who the hell are you, and what are you doing in my car? Before I could even say a word, he glared at me. Stay down, and don't even breathe. The car door opened, and his disgustingly gorgeous girlfriend hopped in.
Oh.
Then he...
No, because I thought she was going to say disgusting girlfriend. She said disgustingly gorgeous. Besides, girl, you ugly, and you look better than her. Oops, my bad.
gorgeous girlfriend hopped in. Then he started making out with her. This was just getting better and better. After what
He did
seemed
that on
like
purpose.
forever, he started the car and his girlfriend asked him to sing for her. Babe, we've been over this. I've told you that singing for you makes me feel cheap. I don't want to ruin the beauty of what we have. What nonsense. Finally, we reached the cabin. I was thrilled when they got out, but my problems weren't over. Just as they got out of the car, someone else got inside the car. The person started singing along to the songs that had been playing before, and I almost passed out. It was an angel's voice. This was Russell's onstage voice. Who was this guy? Oh God, cramp in my leg. I let out a small scream and the car came to a screeching stop. Who are you? Why are you in my car? How many
Man, if it's your brother,
boys were going to ask me that today? And boy, this one was a hunk.
this is the male version of you. What do you...
I'm from Russell's school. This is all just a mistake, okay? Please don't tell anyone. He looked a bit worried. You heard me, didn't you? I won't tell anyone. I just want to go home. He nodded slowly and started driving again. We got to the cabin. He got out, and I waited for a minute before opening the door. As soon as I stepped out, I was pushed to the ground. Glaring down at me was Russell. Come inside. We need to talk. A huge bodyguard outside gave him a slight nod, but completely ignored me. The other guy, the real singer, was nowhere in sight. Russell led me to a private room and turned to me angrily. So, they sent you to spy on me. Who set you up for this? Russell, I have no idea what you're talking about. I wasn't spying on you. I was just trying to steal your jacket. But it was a dare. Maya dared me. He didn't look convinced. Just then, his girlfriend showed up and accused Russell of cheating on her. But he told her to shut up. She just stared at him in shock. Which one of you is involved in this? I need to know right away. I'm sick of this drama. She looked just as confused as I felt. But Russell locked the door. He said nobody was leaving the cabin until he knew who was blackmailing him.
Your girlfriend.
I didn't know anything and
It's her.
begged him to let me go because my parents would be worried by now. His girlfriend started crying and asking him what was wrong. Then she turned to me. You witch, what have you done to him? He's never talked to me this way before. Just then, the door flew open and a man walked in.
Your
What's
dad?
going on here? Russell jumped. Dad, it might be one of these girls. His dad quickly interrupted him and laughed. You didn't tell me we had guests over. I'll have arrangements made for them. He ordered the butler to have rooms set up for us for the night since it was too late to go back. A while later, while we were having dinner, Russell
Uber is
kept
always
staring
open.
daggers at me. Apparently, he no longer doubted his girlfriend because she kept giggling and blowing kisses at him. Dumb bimbo. His dad turned to me and asked me how I knew Russell. But before I could say anything, Russell yelled, She knows! She knows! Immediately, the color drained from his face and he jumped from his seat. You good-for-nothing moron. You told her
because
the
you're
other one knew
black.
too. He turned from Mr. Nice Guy into a monster in seconds.
Beauty and the
He
Beast?
started yelling at all of us and ordered me to go to my...
No, what was... Guys, somebody tell me, what's that guy's name? It's like a doctor, and he, like, gives himself shots, and then he becomes a monster, and I don't think he can remember anything from the monster. Or not a monster, but he becomes an alternate version of himself. I forgot what it's called.
thing in the morning.
Or
As I
something like
ran
that.
out of the room, I bumped into
Hyde. Dr. Hyde.
and fell down. Oh, hi, it's you. He quickly shushed me and pulled me up. Hey, yes, it's me. But don't let his dad know you know me. He was still holding my hand, and I was pretty sure I wasn't imagining the sparks between us. Just then, Russell's sister burst in. What the hell do you think you're doing? Get away from him. Hey, chill out. She fell, and I was just making sure she wasn't hurt. I'll just show her to her room. I could feel her eyes drilling holes into my skull as I walked away quickly. On our way up, he introduced himself as Aaron. He said he was the son of the butler.
good, babe.
Russell and I, we grew up together. We used to be great friends. Just as he was about to leave, the power went out and I screamed. I hated the dark.
I'm
Aaron,
scared.
are
Stay
you still
with me.
here? Oh my god, don't leave.
Where's the part where you get locked in the car with your crush?
I'm right here. He took my hand and led me to a nearby couch. We sat huddled next to each other in the dark. I really hoped the power wouldn't come back anytime soon.
You guys
Suddenly,
are
he started
siblings.
humming. I couldn't keep that question in anymore. Why would you let Russell take credit for your singing? Are you crazy? Do you not know how famous... He told me to keep it down and was silent for a bit. Even though I don't really know you, I like you and I think I can trust you. Then he told me that Russell's dad had been kind to his family all their lives, and in return, when he heard him singing, he asked Aaron to be Russell's voice. I guess I didn't really know what I was signing up for until much later. It kind of sucks that every pretty girl goes gaga over my voice, but falls for him.
Why are you
The power
touching me?
suddenly came back on, and we both nearly jumped when we saw Russell's sister standing in the doorway. How long had that creep been standing here? Aaron, you're needed downstairs, and Dad wants to see you first thing in the morning. When I went downstairs the next day, I saw Russell sulking on a couch and his girlfriend on another.
Allison drives in. Where the fuck are you going?
And started kissing him. Thanks for the morning makeout show, guys. Now, show me where I can throw up my breakfast. Where's your dad, Russell? Don't talk to him. Okay, psycho. Can you ask Russell where his dad is? Before she could scream anything else at me, Russell pointed towards the library. I knew I wasn't going home today. Russell's dad still looked furious. As soon as he saw me, he coldly said that they couldn't let me go just yet. You see, you know Russell's secret, and you were spying on him. Someone has been blackmailing him, and it could be you. I tried to protest, but he just wouldn't listen. He said he had called my parents and told them I was at their cabin and safe. Then he gave me till Monday to confess. After that, it'll be you and the cops. Till then, Aaron will watch over you. He sounded utterly crazy to me, but at least the last part didn't sound bad at all. Maybe Aaron would help me get back home. Just then, Russell's girlfriend skipped past me into the room. As she closed the door, I heard her say something that left me shook. This girl is perfect game. Russell will buy it in a minute. Who were they talking about? Me? Were they trying to make me game for something? Were they blackmailing him?
Okay. No, I don't have anything. I was gonna say, okay, I think it's gonna go like this, but I don't even know.
As I was going to look for Aaron, I heard a scuffle. I went to check, and I was horrified. Russell had Aaron pinned to the wall and was glaring at him. It's you, isn't it? Aaron was trying to break free, and it looked like he was trying not to punch Russell. Let go, man. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Hey, get off of Aaron. Suddenly, I felt someone pulling me by my hair. Ow! Get off of my man.
Girl.
Hey, back off. He asked me if I was okay, and just as I was catching my breath, Russell's sister barged in. What the hell? Why?
Oh my god, can this hoe mind her own business?
Clinging onto Aaron for dear life every time I see you. This witch wants all the boys after her. Why is she even here? She's here because she was spying on me. Probably for Aaron. Oh my god, it was just a stupid dare. What is this madhouse? Russell's dad burst in next, and he looked like he was about to pop a vein. What is all this stupid drama?
Your daughter thinks that I want her boyfriend. Your son thinks that I want him. I don't want none of these hoes.
Have you forgotten what a serious mess we're in? Break it up. Aaron, take this girl to her room. Once inside, Aaron told me the craziest thing. He said that Russell never wanted to be a celebrity. He was never okay with the idea of taking credit for someone else's work. It's his dad. He loves the money. He couldn't care less about his son's happiness. Suddenly, I found myself telling him about what I'd overheard between Russell's girlfriend and his dad. Aaron didn't look entirely surprised. He said he would expect something like that from him. Then he said we had to help Russell. At this point, I didn't even want to look at Russell. But when Aaron said he had to expose Russell's dad, I couldn't say no looking into his beautiful eyes. We decided on a plan. Before everyone gathered for lunch, I found Russell's girlfriend alone and demanded to know why she was doing this to her own boyfriend. She looked at me like I was crazy. I told her I knew everything and that I wasn't buying her dumb bimbo routine. Suddenly, she started to laugh and said, "You're a smart one, aren't you?" I'd been hoping she would admit to something, but she just shut up until Russell came in, and then she jumped into his arms. Dang it, I turned off the recorder. I went looking for Aaron and found him in the kitchen. No luck. I couldn't record anything. It's okay. You're smart enough to catch her another time. Then he pulled me in for a kiss. I was thrilled, and I kissed him back. I knew it. Russell jumped from behind the fridge.
You don't know me.
I knew the two of you were plotting something behind my back. We both tried to explain, but he wouldn't listen. He said he knew neither I nor Aaron could be trusted. Suddenly, I lost it. I flew across the room and slapped him. Will you please just shut up and listen? He nodded, stunned. Then Aaron and I told him about what we'd heard. He looked at us in shock and screamed. He ran to confront his dad and his girlfriend, while Aaron and I followed. I don't trust any of you. Not you, not you, not you,
Not
and
you.
certainly not you. He said he knew whoever it was in the room. Aaron and I swore we hadn't done.
Okay, I don't think it's these two. That would be a plot twist if it was this gray-haired looking anime character. And I don't think it's the dad, because the dad is already getting most of the money because the son doesn't really care. Obviously, the son's getting a cut. But unless the dad is just trying to get more and more money, which already looks like he has like a generic office job that gets paid a decent amount, you know? I think it's the girlfriend.
His dad simply asked,
Girlfriend
how
looks like
could I
a hoe
ever
and a gold digger.
possibly hurt my own son? Russell simply burst into
Nigga, you making me sing when I don't want to. Of course you hurt me.
He said ever since his mom had left, his dad had treated him just as a money-making machine. Now that I'm turning 18, you thought you'd blackmail me, didn't you? Russell's dad hugged him and swore he only did everything for Russell. Oh yeah? Then what about what I heard, huh? His dad glared at me and said they were talking about a model they had signed up to perform with Russell to get a bigger audience at his next concert. Then I told him,
Hey, that's not what it sounded like, my guy. It sounded like you wanted me to date your son. That's not what it sounded like, my guy.
again how I ended up in the car. This time, he either believed me or just didn't care, and simply asked Aaron to take me home. Just as we were about to leave, he made a decision. Aaron, I'm quitting. From now on, you sing your own songs. Aaron smiled at him and reached for my hand. Suddenly, the door flew open. No, no, no.
Can somebody just kill this hoe? Can somebody just kill this hoe? I'm so tired of her.
Aaron,
I forgot she existed for a second, to be honest.
possibly be with her after everything I've done for you. I made him quit for you. Everyone stared in shock as Russell's sister came into the room crying. She said she'd been blackmailing Russell with the help of Aaron's dad. We were so mad to see poor Aaron cheated like that, so we decided to help him. His dad promised I could marry him if I helped. Now you have to marry me, Aaron. Well, after that, things settled down pretty quickly. Russell gave up singing
You
and
can't
picked up
drop
what
that
he
and then
really
move
liked
forward.
doing. Fixing cars. Russell's sister finally gave up her dreams of marrying Aaron, even though it took a while. Thankfully, everyone kind of forgave Aaron's dad. Aaron himself stopped taking Russell's money and started singing in small cafes, and he was gathering a following of his own. But he kept telling them he'd already given his heart to someone else.
Are you guys stupid or are you crazy or are you dumb? Which one? You could pick one.